Okay, I got cut off last time, so I'm back doing part 2 here. All right, so we were here talking about registration. You can elect to just go to one day of conference, in which case the cost is $40. On the pink sheet, or one of the sheets that you receive, the Minnesota conference sheet, there is a pricing guide on the back of that registration form, so you can check there and figure out where you would fall on that list. As I said, Sunday, February 18th is at Chanhassen High School, and Chapter Select 1X will perform that day. So Chaska and Chanhassen's 1X will perform at Chanhassen High School in the Black Box that day. The location for Monday, February 19th is still up in the air, and we'll update you on that. Here's the important thing you need to know. You need to complete your registration form and return that form and payment to either Mr. Scar at Chaska or Ms. Constable at Chan by Friday, January 5th, 2018. Checks and cash are acceptable if you are paying with check. Chaska's should be made out to CHS Theater. Chanhassen's should be made out to CNHS Theater. All right. Moving forward, International Thespian Festival. International Thespian Festival will be held June 25th to the 30th, 2018 at the lovely University of Nebraska-Lincoln, which is actually, they do a great job hosting us. It's a wonderful facility. So what exactly is ITF? The Annual Thespian Festival is the premier event on the high school theater calendar. The week showcases, so this is a week. It's basically state conference on really good steroids. The week showcases great high school performances on 4 different stages, a wealth of learning opportunities for students and educators and workshops and masterclasses, a student leadership program, auditions for college admission and thespian scholarships, the Next Generation Works program, which includes playwriting, musical writing, critiquing, and film, and much more. When I say ITF offers workshops galore, I mean it. There are over 120 separate workshops offered during the week at ITF. You can also take master classes with theater professionals. Students who qualify at the state conference for National Individual Event Showcase can present at the International Festival, which is a super awesome opportunity for even more feedback. You see 2 to 4 shows a day at conference, at festival, including 1X and main stage shows. There's so much going on. ITF offers an incredible student leadership training program that all students can sign up for. You don't have to be a troop officer or a state officer to take advantage of that. The ITF version of Techathon, they call Tech Challenge. And then you also have the Next Generation Works program, which is generated towards high school emerging playwrights, musical writers, reviewers or critiques, and film works. And then again, you have the opportunity, juniors have the opportunity to do college auditions for over 50 colleges from across the United States. And seniors have the opportunity to audition for a range of scholarships for college from the Thespian organization, which is super awesome. Why do we go to ITF? I put this in here because I've been asked in the past, why ITF and not like a trip to New York City or a trip to London or something like that? ITF offers incredible learning opportunities for our students that they would not get on a trip like that. There's just so many more things that they can do there. The social connections and networking are awesome. This conference plays host to over 4,000 high school theater students. So it's a pretty incredible social connections and networking that the students make. Obviously, this trip allows us to do those college and scholarship opportunities and auditions. And ITF is, in fact, a great value for what you get. The cost for attending ITF is $950. That sounds like a lot, but when you break down into what all it includes, it's actually a pretty great value. Registration for festival is included in the cost, which includes all the shows, workshops, all of that great stuff, the social events that happen. Included in that $950 is transportation by charter bus, lodging and double occupancy dorm rooms on the UNL campus, and the dorm rooms are air conditioned, which is important in Nebraska in June. And 3 meals a day provided through food service at the university. So you're thinking, $950, that's a lot of money. thanks to Mrs. Herget, we've come up with some payment deadlines to make this work for you. Now, $950 is the total if you haven't done any fundraising at all. Most of you are not going to pay the full $950 out of pocket. So in order to sign up, you need to fill out and return a registration form, which is attached here in the email, or you can pick up a hard copy in Ms. Constable's room or in Ms. Farrell's room at Chaska. And a soft commitment payment of $150 by Wednesday, December 20th, either to Ms. Farrell at Chaska or Ms. Constable at Chan. This is the soft commitment paying, saying, yes, I am interested in going. I'm planning on going. I think this is for me. On January 15th, we're going to do, this is our firm commitment date. No backing out. We need to know by this date if you're going. If you are one of those people who think, I'm going to try doing IEs at state conference and see where I land, and then I'll make my decision, cool. But then you need to be willing to pay the $950 upfront when you qualify. It's better off to just say for sure, January 15th, I'm in. And that is a payment of $200. February 15th is another payment of $200, and March 15th is a payment of $200. As of March 15th, Ms. Herget will have us registered for conference for the Thespian Festival. And then April 16th is the final remaining payment, however much you have left. Now, like I said, many of you are doing fundraising at Chaska. I know we're doing Christmas caroling. We did our fundraiser at Culver's. We have a Cub grocery bagging fundraiser coming up. And I know that you guys are doing similar things at Chan with your drama and desserts fundraiser and various other things you guys have going on. Once we get that initial $150 commitment, then we will start we'll start adding in what you have fundraised. So again, you probably won't pay that entire $950. Also, many of you are familiar with our Just a Buck fundraiser that we've been running at different events. Once Mrs. Herget has figured out how many kids are committed to going, we're going to take the money raised from Just a Buck and distribute that across the number of students who are going, which will decrease your total even more from there. It's a good idea to plan for the full $950, but hopefully with fundraising and other things, you won't have to pay the entire thing. Better to pay less than you're expecting than more. I did mention fundraising opportunities. As I mentioned, for Chaska, we're doing Christmas caroling through December 22nd. Information about that is in our Facebook group. Also, we're doing bagging groceries at Cub Foods in Chaska on Sunday, January 7th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I will send out a separate email with information about that to the Chaska parents. Chanhassen is doing their annual drama and desserts fundraiser on February 26th, and they are also in the works of planning a trivia night, but a date has not been decided for that yet, and Ms. Constable will communicate more about that. So just to review the two important things, your registration form and check for State Thespian Conference need to be turned in by Friday, January 5th, 2018, to either Mr. Scar at Chaska or Ms. Constable at Chan. For ITF, you need to fill out and return a registration form and a soft commitment payment of $150 by Wednesday, December 20th. That's next week. Wednesday, December 20th to Ms. Farrell at Chaska or Ms. Constable at Chan. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email myself, Ms. Constable, or Ms. Herget. Our emails are included in the email where you got the link to this video. I hope this was helpful. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you at State Conference and at ITF. Thanks.